Well, hello, all of you beautiful people out there in Minecraft land. How are you today? I am fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. My name is Vid, and welcome back to another very exciting episode on the IgnitorSMP server. There is a bunch of stuff to show you and tell you about this week, including basically all of these yellow shulker boxes behind me, some of which are empty, but most of which are actually quite full, or at least partially full. I think that's the only one that has partial stuff in it. Every other one is, loaded up with deep slate, loaded up with stone and stone bricks. Let's see, what's the next one? That's the same one we looked at before. Anyway, what is all this stuff? This is all stuff that I have been collecting for my mega base project. That's right, you didn't think I was going to not build a giant mega base, did you? Yes, of course I am. I've already designed a big thing in Creative that I'm going to build, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. But in order to build it, it's going to take several weeks, I think, or at least a couple weeks once I actually get building. So I've divided it into parts, and the stuff that's in these shulker boxes, these yellow shulker boxes, is going to be part one. I made some good deals with some of the other IgnitorSMP server members this week. For example, Total Thomas Man was just here. You just missed him. And of course, I didn't record it, but he traded me about 22 stacks of cobblestone for about 20 or so stacks of grass and dirt. So yeah, I'm not sure who got the better deal on that one. Probably him. Probably me, actually, because I think I might have shortchanged him. I didn't actually count how many stacks I had, but anyway, he's going to be happy because then he can work on his project. Also, I didn't record a bunch of other things this week. For example, I didn't record when I went to the Nether and tried to help Killer Cat recover his items because he died in lava. Luckily, with the gravestone mod, he didn't lose anything, but his grave was in the middle of a lava field, so I had to go out there with some sand and help him get his stuff back. But he did. It's all good. And of course, like I said, didn't record because I wasn't in a position I could record that day. No big deal. Also, I got a lot of andesite given to me by different members of the server. Archibald Kimball, aka Captain Ronnie, he actually stopped by and gave me a whole bunch of andesite. Perfect Pigs, aka Iron Ignite, he came by and gave me a whole bunch of andesite. And I think one other person gave me some andesite as well. I'm blanking right now. Killer Cat gave me a little bit of andesite, but if there was anybody I missed, I apologize. I think that's all the andesite I got. Anyway, I ended up needing 30 stacks of andesite, and I got it all. So without doing a whole lot of effort. I'm still missing. The only thing I'm missing now is about 7 stacks of cobblestone, which is not that bad, right? And I think I have to do some digging later in this week anyway for another big project. So I think getting 7 stacks of cobblestone is going to be pretty quick. While I'm at my base, I wanted to talk about some of the things that I have been doing that I may not have actually mentioned on camera before. One of them is this. It's a giant melon and pumpkin farm, very similar to this design I used for Total Thomas Man's. The only thing is it's double the size. I've got both melons and pumpkins, and as you can see, stuff is basically getting ready to despawn, and that's because there's a minor flaw in this system. It will not empty out as fast as it needs to, so I have to continuously see this. There's a whole bunch of hoppers under here, but check this out. Every time this thing comes around, it's full. So I need to empty it. There might even be, hoppers full of stuff here. There's probably exactly what's going on here. Oh no, that's going backwards now. That wasn't supposed to do that. All right, anyway, that's all fixed. But yeah, I've got a little bit of a loading and unloading problem I need to take care of here because there's just so much stuff loading up in here. But that's not all I did. I also Well, I changed this over to just pumpkins. I don't know if I'm even going to keep this. I don't use it anymore. I don't need it. I've got automatic pumpkins and melons coming in. But this, I built as well. And this, you can probably see. Oof, if I could actually get up here. This is a very simple automatic cactus farm. Very similar to the design that I used in my Let's Play world, but, as I like to do things on the Igniter SMP, quadruple the size. So this one has, I think, 8 by 8. So a total of 64 cactuses up there. And yeah, it's producing some cactus. The funny thing is, I needed cactus for the mega build that I'm doing, just because I need some stained glass that is lime colored. And the way to get lime colored dye, in case you didn't know, is by, first of all, getting some green dye and then combining it with some white dye. And to get green dye, you need cactus, and to get white dye, well, you need bone meal. And what? Wait. Has somebody been stealing my bone meal? Why is there a slot missing? Huh. That's highly sus. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have also been told that the next time I visit the shopping district, things are going to look a little bit different. Oh, wow. Check this out. The water has been filled in. We now have just a bunch of grass. Well, that's interesting. I got to admit, I did not expect this. I really thought this was going to be water the whole time. I like it. I really do. I'm definitely going to miss the river, but this is actually pretty cool. This gives us a lot more space for shops, and yeah, I guess I'm going to have to start building. While we're here, let's check our stock and our profits. Nobody's buying lanterns. Nobody's buying gunpowder. Oh, a couple golden carrots have sold. Let's see, iron. No blocks. Ah, okay, a couple 3 stacks for 1 diamond, so I've sold 1 diamond, and rockets. Rockets are always a big seller. Still got bone meal. Nobody's really buying that. I put melons and pumpkins just at the end of last week. I put melons and pumpkins in, and I just wanted to see if maybe people would be interested, but it doesn't look like it. I did bring more. I've got some more stock of melons and pumpkins, so I'll fill those up and just see. And no one's taking advantage of my free cookies right now, huh? Well, whatever. To each their own. But I could take these 7 diamonds and add them to my collection of diamonds. Look at that. I've got 18 diamonds, and 18 diamonds makes 2 more diamond blocks to add to my collection. I now have 10 diamond blocks. Actually, that's not true at all, because I have a whole shulker box with another 64 diamond blocks. So that means I'm up to 74 diamond blocks. And it looks like Onyx is here to perhaps add to my diamond collection. We'll see if he actually buys anything. And let's check the honey and bee stuff shop. Oh, 2 diamonds in there. Any honey sold? No. Any honeycomb? Nope. But candles. Candles seems to be a hot seller, so 2 more diamonds for us there. Let's check the slime shop. Right around here. And let's see. Well, nothing here, but we do have our little secret underground profits. Please don't show this to anyone. This is where we keep our secret underground profits. 1 extra diamond there. Look, this is my side. 37 diamonds, plus the one I just made from that. And Onyx can have that one. 1 extra diamond in the middle. That's funny. Probably somebody paid 1 diamond for something, and we can't split 1 diamond, so we have to wait till we get another, and then we can split it. Onyx has invited me to check out the progress of his mega base. So let's see how things are going. This is pretty cool, trying to keep him inside a render distance and flying all at the same time. Should be rendering in right about now. I see his nether portal, and wow, look at this. This is pretty snazzy. Got all of the stone brick walls in and everything. I like it. And then still got the entrance down here to his spider farm. And I think the slime farm might have an entrance over there as well. Very, very cool, my dude. Very cool. I saw Perfect Pigs shopping at my shop a little bit earlier today. And I think he bought a few things. Didn't buy any lanterns. Yep, he bought, 10 stacks of gunpowder. Yeah, bought me all kinds of golden carrots. Let's see, how else did we do here? Oh, 3 diamonds for a stack of iron blocks. Of course, he wouldn't buy ingots if he was buying those. And, of course, 4 stacks of rockets as well. So I am doing pretty good with the old iron shop today. Hello, Onyx. How are you today?
I'm really good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. So we got talking again about another farm that you and I both want to build at the same time. So this time I think we should do it the smart way and just collaborate on one instead of trying to build 2. And that's sugarcane.
Yeah, probably a better idea to do one rather than building 2.
So I want to build a 20 by 30 sugarcane farm. Does that sound good to you? Actually, 20 by 32.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
I might have to do this, or we might have to do this in a couple parts. The first step, I want to lay down a bunch of rails so that's the collection system. And then above the rails, we'll put on grass. And then I want to do kind of a weird zigzag pattern of stairs, waterlogged stairs, so that'll hold water. And then we can plant a whole bunch of sugarcane in there. And then sometime later, we got to build a flying machine to harvest it all. So yeah. we might have to manually do it. And in case you're wondering why I called you down here to the bottom of this thing, I actually want to build it just above the highest level of the slime farm. So I think I'll have to make sure it's above level 40 because I don't want slime spawning in the sugarcane farm. But I think if we build it at like level 41 or 42 or something, that'll be cool. And then we can start laying down the grass. But the first thing we need to do is dig it all out. I still have your beacon, actually. You lent me your beacon, so I have that. But I'll have to set that up, and then we can actually dig out a space. Does that sound good?
That sounds good. Yeah, I was wondering why you told me to come down here, actually.
Yeah. So we need basically an area that's about probably, well, I don't know. It doesn't need to be that tall. It needs to be probably as tall as we can reach. But we need to start it on the platform just above the sugarcane farm. So I think that's the first thing we need to do is get up there.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do to start with, because otherwise, won't probably end too well. So
yeah, I think the easiest way to get up there is probably just to break through this wall right here, and then without hurting ourselves too badly, fly up to the very highest level, and then I'll just put down a couple blocks and pillar up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, let me grab that stone back in my inventory. Oh, wait a minute. Did you get a piece of stone, or did I lose one?
No, I didn't get any.
Oh, you know what? I know exactly what happened to it. It probably went in the hopper, and then it's now sitting in our slime farm. That's okay. I'll just borrow one from right here. This'll do. There we go. There, not got 2 slime farms. So why don't you go in there first, and then I'll put the stone behind us. And yeah,
there we go.
I'm just gonna crouch on this so I don't burn my toes while I'm on it, and then I will fly up there. Okay. Oh, missed. Dang it. Okay, try again. Oh, flying isn't always the easiest thing. I lost like 6 hearts there, so. So this, what level is this? This is 38, which means, let's see, 39, 40, 41. Oh, perfect. So the level on top of us will be level 41, I guess. And then, yeah, no slime will spawn above that. So if we put the rails on top of that level, we should be good. Somewhere right about in the middle here, I want to put down some levers because these are going to power our rails that are in the middle. But before I do that, I need to... and this is 16 wide. We need to go 20 wide, so that'll be basically the 16 of this plus a little bit extra. About, 2 blocks on each side will be a full 20. And then we have to go all the way to the end, both sides, plus 2 extra blocks because this is. Oh no! Wait, no. This is 32. Oh, so this is perfect. So we might need to go an extra block or 2 just so we can put some redstone down to power the rails, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
Onyx, where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Is that?
I see you. There you are.
Yeah.
So we did it. We built a big sugarcane farm.
We did.
It's pretty cool, and it's underground, lit by glowstone and shroom lights to make sure all the mobs stay out of here. This is, probably if the time lapse actually worked the way I wanted it to. This is just above the slime farm that we built, or that I built, and just below Killer Cat's base up there, or Killer Cat's former base. I see he's actually moving. Did you notice that? From his stream this week, he actually started building a new house, so he is actually moving much closer to you. Actually, he's in the sort of central area where Total Thomas Man and the rest of the gang is. So he's going to be your new neighbor.
Not know that actually.
Yeah,
I've got a few over there at my base.
Yeah. The server's filling up, and they're all moving over to where you are, and everyone's leaving me alone. But here it is. It's a little manual at the moment. If we want to harvest sugarcane, we kind of just have to break the sugarcane. As long as we only break the top layers and we don't break the bottom layers, we should be okay. But we did add a kind of a neat feature, and that's this harvesting system. Well, collecting system, I guess I should say. So underneath, there's about 20 mine carts on rails here, and they go back to the end, and then they bounce off a wall back there, and then they come back, and then we should hear the click, click, click. Yep, there it is. And then all of that stuff feeds down to this water stream system over here, and should feed down to these chests. So we should have, a bit of sugarcane poured in there. So this is definitely going to serve my sugarcane needs. How about you?
I don't really need sugarcane, but I mean, I guess if I need it, I've got it.
Yeah.
But I don't really have any plans for it at the moment. But
do you think we need to?
Might end up needing it.
Should we set up a sugarcane shop, or should we just put paper or sugarcane? Actually, you know what? Maybe we should add sugar to our bee shop. Just because it's like, I don't know, honey, it's sweet. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking dumb.
I mean, we could always add that.
Yeah, I was thinking about selling paper in my iron shop alongside of rockets so that people can choose, well, do I want to buy gunpowder and paper together, or do I want to just buy the rockets? Or maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still just deciding exactly what the best business strategy is as far as sugarcane. For now, I think I'm just going to craft it into rockets and sell rockets, because this part has been lacking, and now that's filled.
Yeah. Well, I don't know whether anyone's going to actually buy sugarcane because they don't really need it at this point, but yeah, people might want it.
Sugarcane is one of those things that you kind of need a lot of it all at once, and then you don't need any for a long time.
Yeah.
You want to craft a bunch of rockets or something, or like, if you want to build an enchanting setup, you need a bunch of paper. Yeah, but after that, you don't really need it anymore. Until you need it again. So that's okay. We have it now. It's good. I think this isn't the end of this design for me. I'm going to be supplying rockets all season, so I know I'm going to want this to be a little more automated. This is phase 1. Phase 2 is going to be adding a flying machine. So now that we have the slime business and the slime farms going, we've got lots of slime blocks. So I'll add a flying machine to sort of whip off the top layers of these. Let the minecarts underneath do the collection. And then phase 3, maybe I will automate that as well, so that when the sugarcane grows, it fires the flying machine. For now, the flying machine I think is just going to be manual, but for now, it's fully manual. So I just have to go and collect the sugarcane.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll serve the purposes you need it for really well.
Yeah. So I guess thanks for helping with this sugarcane farm. Obviously you're welcome to all the sugarcane in the world you could ever possibly need. Because we built this on top of Killer Cat's base, I offered him free sugarcane for the foreseeable future as well. I don't see him needing a whole lot, but he'll still have to buy gunpowder from me, so I'll get some profits from him for rockets anyway.
Yeah.
And just like that, I have now added phase 2, the automated harvesting system. It's still a manual harvesting system, but it's also an automated harvesting system because you can push one button with this one-touch harvest and collect, and that is actually what fires off the flying machine, and then the act of the flying machine actually sets off the minecarts underground to actually collect all the sugar canes. So let me show it to you in action. If I run to the top of these stairs, you will see that I have a field of sugarcane, and yes, I have tested this a couple times, which is why the sugarcane is in various stages of growth. But let's see what happens when I actually push this button here. So I'm going to push this button and then quickly run up the stairs. So click, and then you can hear the flying machine is going. There it goes. I'll just jump up here so you can get a better view. You can see the glass on the end slides along this wall. When it passes by this observer over here, it actually fires off the hoppers underneath, the minecart hoppers. There's another one on the other side, so they actually trigger at the same time because the flying machine passes them both at the same time. And it triggers once when the flying machine first goes out, so it sends the hoppers and takes a little bit of sugarcane. But then on the way back, this is when the real harvest happens, because now they're going to trigger again, boom, at the same time, you can see, and there they go. You can hear the hoppers going, and they go all the way to the end, they bounce off the wall, and they come back, and then they nest. And click, 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 click. You can see all of the sugarcane should be coming up this pipe right here. There it is. And then it goes across and into these hoppers. And you can see, yeah, we're collecting lots and lots of sugarcane. Sometimes it bypasses the first hopper and goes to the second one, but that's okay. So we're going to end up with chests and chests full of sugarcane, which makes me very happy. Now I have an unlimited amount of sugarcane that I can use for making rockets.
All right, so once again, I've been busy doing something, as you've obviously noticed that I've built some more to my base.
I see that. This looks amazing. I'm like loving the details on the edge here with the whatever you call these. I don't know. My brain is blanking on what these kinds of blocks are called, but they're stone bricks of some sort that have been stone cut.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know, decorative something. In the lanterns. Very cool. I love this design.
Yeah, but I've also got something else that I thought would be good to sell, and I mentioned it a while ago. So if you just have a look in there,
is this sticky pistons? I had a feeling. It's funny you beat me to it because I was actually going to start crafting these as well. So that's very cool. Yeah, so many sticky pistons. Have you thought about price at all?
I've had a bit of a thought, but it's sort of hard because it uses so much. Like this used a whole shulker box full of iron and redstone, and then heaps of wood, heaps of cobblestone. So they're not the easiest things, and also all the slime as well. So.
Yeah. So I mean, just for kicks here, what are you selling cobblestone for? Are you selling it 2 stacks for a diamond? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've got. That's what I've got it at the moment. Yeah.
Okay, so like if we just do the math really quick here, 2 stacks of cobblestone for a diamond, but you need 4 stacks for a stack of pistons, right? So that would be 2 diamonds for the cobblestone, probably a diamond for the redstone, a diamond for the iron. So we're up to 4 diamonds without the wood, and if we just say 1 extra wood or 1 extra diamond for the 3 stacks of planks, that's 5 diamonds for a stack of pistons. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Now,
that's the exact number that I was thinking of, actually having it being 5.
Awesome. Well, there it is then.
Yeah.
That's great. So the next question is, where do we sell them? I guess in the slime shop, right?
Yeah. Well, I was also thinking we could also start up another shop again if you wanted to for mainly redstone parts, because
that's a good idea.
Because I've got the string farm, I can make heaps of bows and make dispensers, and it's
perfect. And that's one of those hard things to make. The observers is going to be the hard one because of all the quartz you need to collect. But I have a long-term plan for that. It's going to take a couple farms, but I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But I've got to do a farm and then another thing that's not exactly a farm. In order to get heaps of quartz.
I think I've got an idea of what you're thinking about doing.
Okay, yeah. So, but yeah, I'm totally on board with that. So we should we should then figure out where we're going to put it and start working on a design for the redstone shop. Have you been to the shopping district? I've been actually off the server for 2 days, just because I had to do a real life thing. But I just came back today, and I noticed that there's at least 2 new shops there that I had never seen before.
Yeah, I came on yesterday and saw 2 more. I was shocked to see them there because I was off for a day, and it's just 2 just popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's really cool. All right, so I guess the next thing then is to figure out where we're going to put a shop, and then maybe, I don't know, brainstorm some ideas for what we want to do.
Yeah.
And as we fly into the shopping district, there are a few new shops. These are the shops that I was just talking to Onyx about, and I wanted to show them off a little bit. So first of all, we have this one. This appeared first. This is called the Amethyst Barn. This is Total Thomas Mann's new shop, where you can go in and buy all kinds of amethyst and amethyst-related items, such as blocks of amethyst, 2 diamonds for 16 blocks. That's actually not bad. And also shards, amethyst shards. If you want to make tinted glass, that's a good thing to do it. And hey, ender chest. Look at that. It's got all of my stuff in it. How is that possible? Anyway, that's only one of the new shops that has appeared. Shop number 2 is this one right here, the Nature Shop by Archibald Kimball, aka Captain Ronnie. So, he's selling sweet berries are free, actually. Nice. I might actually grab some of those at some point. Glow berries, I've already got a few glow berries, but nice to know they're being sold. Leaves, more leaves. Very cool. And flowers, and flowers. More flowers. I guess these are just generic stalks of flowers. Pretty cool. And what do we have in front here? Moss. And more moss, and even more moss. Very cool. If you want to make some moss. Of course, every shop needs an ender chest. That's always cool. Captain Ronnie, if you want a bit of advice, why don't you put the actual product on the signs instead of just paper, so that it's easy to see what's in the chests instead of having to actually hover over them. And shop number 3 is this dripstone farm. Shop. Dripstone shop. Pointed dripstone, 2 diamonds for a stack. Lots of dripstone available, and dripstone blocks, 1 diamond for 32. Cool, lots of dripstone blocks available. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is Total Thomas Mann's shop, and the only reason I think that is because he is, to the best of my knowledge, the only one on the server who has a dripstone farm. I wanted to show you one more thing while I'm on the server, and that is this large grass platform over here, which I'm going to be using for a future build. But that, my friends, is going to have to be where I end this episode. I didn't get a chance to go through all these shulker boxes and build any of the things that I wanted to build because I just ran out of time this week. I had some work commitments, unfortunately, and it just cost me a few hours, actually a few days of Minecraft playing time. But I will get to it next week, so you'll have to be content until then. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoy when I have viewers on my videos, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them, and if you do, you know what to do. Anyway, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next episode!